Asgarım bundan aldı yerine hayda. Dedi Şami azabi Kalbiden yandıran Mehmet başına asgarını dolandıran Mehmet kardeşimi dolandıran Evimin başına babanı da koymasın. Ya Hüseyin kurban olun size. Ayaman, ayaman, ayaman, ayaman. Hammanın ümidi alakasıydı, hammanın. Ana bu evde olmadı Sidgo Safa, Kufa Sipahı'nda bazı. Bu geceden bu kadar fezpanahımda bazı. Kerbelanı görmüşsen heymeler lan yeri, birinci heymeler hazır heymesini.
We will never forget you, O Master Hussain. You are the rising sun. You are the sunshine in the middle of the darkness. O Hussain, you stood in front of the tyrants, and you stood there and you never bowed down to them. You are the one who stood still and had a straight stance and said no to tyrants, no to oppression. You are the one who stood against those faces of evil. You are the one who made these messages so true and so alive until today. We will never forget you, O Master Hussain. You are the one who kept alive the message of your grandfather, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Ama sabah aşura Şeytanım gitti meydana İmam Hussain arada heymelerden bakıyor De gördüm Hanım Zeynep'de gördüm Hüseyin'in yüzü gülmüyor İlabil tebessüm eledi Allahu Ekber Allahu Ekber Aşura söz okuyacağım sana Ondan diye gördüm kardeşimin rengi saraldı Dedi bana Zeynep Zülcena hicabi Ama Hanım Zeynep'li Hazretler'den haber aldım Kardeş bu tebessüm neydi bu gülmek neydi Dedi bacı 30'un cahildi bir sözün ağzısındaydım ay bacı Dışarıdan söz duymak istedim Bazı indi o sözü duymuşam yüzünü gülür Ne söz ne söz
Exits the tents. He ascends his horse. The Imam slowly moves himself to indicate towards Zuljana that now we should enter in towards the battlefield. The Imam addresses his horse and says, O Zuljana, what keeps you from entering into the battlefield? Zuljana turns his head all the way towards his back, as if to indicate that he is looking to something. The Imam also turns round to see what Zuljana is peering towards, and he finds his 4-year-old daughter Sakina clung towards the horse's leg. And so the Imam descends from his horse and he rushes towards his child and embraces her.
Watched everybody get slaughtered in front of him. His brothers, his cousins, his children, even the little infant child was killed in his arms while he held him up to ask him for water. Is there anyone that will stand up for us? Is there any supporters to support us? Is there anyone that will defend the family of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Is there anyone that would defend the women and the children? Nobody came out, nobody said a word. Imam Hussain alayhi salam stood all alone, by himself, facing 30,000 soldiers. When Imam Hussain alayhi salam stood in front of the people of Kufa, he said to them, O people of Kufa, have I taken anything from you? Have I killed anyone from you that you're taking away from me? What have I done so you can fight me? Ain't I the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam grandson? Isn't my father Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam? Isn't my mother Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam? Is there anyone on the face of this earth that had the same grandfather and father and mother as I have? Then why are you fighting me, and fighting my family, and fighting the people who came to your aid? You have betrayed your words, and you have left me alone.
Bu gece Leyla nice rahat yatacak. Allah'a göresen bu gece Leyla nice rahat yatacak. Ki sabah nazli Ekber'i gane batacak. Bu gece Şia erbab esgale lay lay diyecek. Başka çaren yok değil, suda yok, sütte yok. Elə boş bir şiə qoyub sərə qədər lay lay lay lay. Bu gecə şiə erbab əsgərə lay lay diyəcək. Ki sabah oxlanacaq.
Stood all alone in the middle of the desert, asking people for help, asking, is there anybody that will stand by us? Is there anyone that will stand to defend the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi family? Nobody stood out, nobody said a word, nobody raised a finger, nobody even came forward and said, oh, the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, I will help. Imam Hussain, prior to that, hadn't drank for 3 days, and the amount of stress and sadness that he had to face and see all this great.
Ki sabah leşleri salacak solun solun. Gayret var kurbanımın adamsız. Kızılan güçlere yağmur nişanda şiaraşır. Nece olsun sürmez çekilen daş yaraşar. Bir Hüseyin için olan yoktu bu dünyada nezir. Elə malayı evvel fəz kimi qardaş yaracaq. Cana bəlbə, cana bəlbə, cana bəlbə. Bu gece aman namət gəldi, əvvəl fəz Hüseyin'lə ayrı. Ağa götürdü yaman naməni, cırdı atdı ayaqlarının altına, dedi bunu gətirənə də lənət, bu əmri göndərənə də lənət. Siz məni behiştimdən, cənnətimdən ayırmaq istəyirsiniz. Mənim cənnətim, mənim behiştim onam Hüseyindir. Amma aşıqlərdən yolanlar, xəstəsi yolanlar.